the width is 2 feet, and the height is 1 foot. What is the difference between their combined volume and the volume of one large suitcase with a length of 4 feet, 3 feet, and a height of 2 feet? All right, I'm not going to have enough room to do the math here, so I'm going to move over to another sheet of paper, and I suggest that you do the same as well. So we're going to find, first of all, we want to do 2 small suitcases. So before I need to write out, I needed 2 small suitcases. And I know that the length is 2 feet. I know the width is 2 feet. And the height is 1 foot. And there was going to be 2 of them. So the volume is 2 times 2 times 1. So this is going to be 4 times 1. I am so sorry if you're trying to follow me. And I cannot get this thing to reduce because I don't know what's going on with it. So I have to be real patient with that. If I can squeeze that in. There we go. So volume equals, this was the length times the width times the height. 2 times 2 is 4. So times 1. So I have 4 times 1. So the volume of one suitcase is 4 cubic feet. But she has 2. So I'm going to multiply that by 2. And so the volume of 2 suitcases is going to be 8 cubic feet. Now we wanted to find out the difference. So the difference between their combined volume and the volume of one large suitcase. So this is the combined. All right. Now let's look at the large suitcase. See if I can put this in here. So the volume of a large suitcase, let me pull my paper over here. For looking on here, it says the length equals 3 feet. The width equals 3 feet. And the height equals 2 feet. So remember, volume equals length times width times height. Actually, I should have done it down here. Volume equals length times width times height. That way I can plug in the numbers. I have 3 times 3 times 2. Okay, this is my order of operation. 3 times 3 is 9 times 2. So my volume equals 18. Okay, so now what do you think that we're going to do next? Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I caught my mistake because it's like, wait, something's not right. Look at my length. Okay, I hope you caught it. My length on my story, I'm not sure where I saw my 3 twice, is actually 4. Oops, let me bring that down. So do you see what happens when I don't write down what I know? The large one is 4. And then when I was doing it, I didn't transfer the information correctly. So it's like, this doesn't make sense. I knew it felt funny. Now I'm going to switch this out from a 3 to a 4. And now I'm going to take my 9 out and erase that 18. Now it looks better. So this is a large suitcase. 4 times 3 is 12 times the 2. 12 times 2 is 24. So the large suitcase is 24 cubic feet. Now it's asking me to find the difference between the combined here and here. So the difference means that I need to subtract. So 24 minus 8. I cannot take 8 out of 4, so I'm regrouping. But I can here. So now I have 14 minus 8. 8 from 14 is 6. And then I bring down my 1. So the difference is going to be 16 cubic feet. And you see my answer right over here? Step by step. It's really important that I follow the same strategies that I'm teaching you in class, and it keeps us keeps the errors out of it. We leave no room for error. Sorry about that. Little tongue twisted this evening. All right, now let's look at the last problem. Candace and Trevor built prisms shown below out of a cube-shaped blocks. And this is what we did on Friday. Okay? Now the question is how many more blocks were used in the prism with a greater volume? So how many more did they use? So what is the volume here? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, and 1, 2, 3 is my height. So 4 times 2, so V equals 4 times 2 times 3. I have 4 times 2 is 6 times 3 equals, so this volume equals 18. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I had 4, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So we added layer to layer, right? So here I have 4 times 3 times 4. So V equals 4 times 3 times 4. V equals 12 times 4. So my volume is 4 times 2 is 8. It's 48 cubic units or blocks. So how many more do we have? So let's 48 minus 18. Oh, that's not right. So how many more did we end up adding? I'm not taking the difference of the volume. So I added another layer, right? How many more blocks were used in the prism with the greater volume? So this is the greater volume. We added 4 on top. This is still here, so I added another layer and another width. So how many do we have? Can you think about that? You can't do it where it's 4 times 3 because it's more than that. Because this first one, you had 4 times 2 at 1, so that is 8. Here you have 4 at 3, so that's 12. Right? So our base was 12. And we had 3, but you added another layer. So you had another layer of 12. So 12 times 2, this one right here, that's 12. Yep, so you had 24 blocks it's greater by 24 blocks. Because we started off here, because you added another height. So you have your height, and then you added another of your width. So this base here, 4 times 3, that's 12. You added another group of 12, and that makes it 24. All right. Come see me if you have any questions. Write down your questions. Message me. Let me know what you've got going. Remember, you were only working on the odds, but some kids did all of the numbers, and that is great. Thanks for being so proactive and wanting to do it. You do have a quiz tomorrow. You're building a robot. You need to find the area. You need to find the perimeter, and you need to find the volume of your robot. And so it's going to be counted as a test grade. Science, don't forget science packages went home tonight. Make sure that you go through, start going through the websites if you have access to internet. If not, go to the computer lab in the morning so that you can start doing your research. Have a great night. Thanks for being so attentive today. We're on a countdown to STAR, and you guys are amazing. Don't give up on yourself. Keep working hard. You can do it. I believe in everything that you're doing, and you're going to do great. All right, until tomorrow, have a great evening. All right, bye.